yeah, so I really think it's very possible, and I've never felt this on any other diet. I've done a lot of diets, but this is the first time I feel like I ain't quitting. I'm in this for the long haul. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And well, I did it. I went in and got my vitamin B12 shot, and boy, what a difference it makes. I feel so much better. My God, it's crazy how much better we feel when we get the right nutrients, you know? Anyway, unfortunately, these only last me about 2 to 3 days, and then it wears off, and I'm only allowed to go in once a week to get a shot. So I wish I could actually get all the nutrients I need from the food that I eat. But as many of you know, I had the lap band surgery, and it just doesn't allow me to eat as much as I need to eat. And that's unfortunate. But I try to eat as much nutrient dense food as I can with, meat. I try to eat grass fed beef. Um, the only thing that's not really nutrient dense, but it's got a lot of fat in it, which I also need, is bacon. And I probably eat more bacon than anything. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to eat more, what is it? Ruminant meat, which um, liver, which not real crazy about, but somebody gave me a recipe for making liver so that it's edible. Because the only way that I know to eat liver is to fry it. That's the way my mom always made it. And basically that's what they did, just don't fry it in seed oil. And instead of using flour to coat it, they used pork rinds. So I thought, okay, this sounds possible. I think I might try that, because if I could actually get all the nutrients I need from my food and feel like I feel now that I've had my shot, that would be fantastic. That's all I want. That's all I want. So, and like I've said, I have a problem. I've always been anemic, always, the majority of my life. And once I got the lap band surgery, that made it even worse, because I'm not absorbing the nutrients like I should anymore. So I will continue to take supplements. I'm fine with that. But as far as all the other nutrients, I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing out on, or if I'm missing out, because for the most part, I feel really good doing carnivore diet. Um, the only problem I had was being low in iron, but I don't know if I'm low in anything else. When I first started carnivore, I was still on iron therapy. And after, I don't know how long into it, maybe a couple weeks, I decided that I didn't need to take the iron anymore, because meat is supposed to be so high in iron. I thought I'll be fine. And I was feeling fantastic at the very beginning of this. But a lot of it was because I was still taking the iron supplements. Didn't think about that. But also, a lot of it is because it's an elimination diet. I got rid of all the crap, the sugars, the carbs. So, yeah, I was feeling wonderful at the beginning. But then eventually I got to the point where, there was no more of the iron supplements in my system. And I got used to not, eating the carbs and the sugars, and I'm just eating beef, butter, eggs. And I started feeling tired and sluggish. And sure enough, I went in, and it turns out that I'm still anemic. I thought that this was the cure all for that, but it probably would be if I could eat as much as I need to, but I just can't. It's hard for me to even eat a small steak in one sitting. It takes me a while, and I have to cut it very, very thin. And because I work, I don't have time to cook myself meals throughout the day. I try to eat before I go to work in the morning, and then I'll eat when I come home. But I don't want to eat too late in the day either before I go to bed. So it's just a tricky situation. So I am going to continue to take my supplements while I'm doing this. And if I have to go in for a B12 shot, so be it. I still feel so much better than I ever did when I was eating the standard American diet, eating carbs and sugars and all that. So I'm not going to stop doing this. I'm going to continue doing it. And I do think I'm going to be able to lose the weight. Like I said, I'm down 42 pounds. I'm going to shoot for another 58. So that will be 100 pounds. And I think I'm going to feel good. I think carrying around the excess weight definitely affects my health and my mobility. I don't have a lot of mobility issues as far as, I mean, I go walking every day and I climb up and down ladders and I do all that kind of stuff. And I can even get up off the floor now without help. There was a time when that was just impossible. It really was. There's a lot of things that I'm able to do more now, but I would like to do more exercising. Who am I kidding? I don't want to do more exercising. I would like to be able to go backpacking on an overnight backpacking trip and carry my 40-pound pack. And I was thinking by losing 40 pounds, then it would make it, I've been carrying around, extra 40 pounds. So, it would be just as easy to carry around a 40-pound backpack, but I guess it doesn't work that way. That's what my kids were telling me. So I'm still going to have to build up some strength before I can do that. So I will work on that. And so I really think it's very possible. And I've never felt this on any other diet. I've done a lot of diets, and it was always just, it was gung-ho at first, and with sometimes days I would peter out. I think the longest I lasted was the low carb diet, and I can't even remember how long that was, but it wasn't very long. But I did lose some weight on it. I was really happy with all that. But this is the first time I feel like I ain't quitting. I'm in this for the long haul. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, and it's the weight loss is just occurring naturally as I'm healing. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not really counting calories or anything. I just eat. I eat until I'm full, and I just eat the right things now. And so it's just, I know it's going to happen, and it's kind of exciting because it's not like if it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I just don't know when. It might be a little slower than I would want, but that's okay. It's a sustainable weight loss. It's not like I'm going to lose it and put it all back on, because once I get to my goal weight, it's not like I'm going to be done. I mean, this is a lifelong journey for me to feel this way. Why would I quit? Even if I lost the weight, why would I even want to go back to feeling like crap again? To get the inflammation back, to have the low energy, to have problems sleeping, to have the skin conditions, just all the things that went along with the standard American diet. I don't want any of that back. I'm going to continue doing this. So absolutely, it is possible. Like I said, there's people losing hundreds of pounds. Amazing stories, amazing stories. I love reading them. There's so many there, and there's more and more. So yeah, if you're interested in it, just Google it, 100-pound loss on carnivore, and you'll see there's people have lost. I think the most that I've seen so far was 400. I may be wrong, it may be more, but I think I was reading about this one lady that I think maybe it was almost 500. She looks amazing. So yeah, and she feels amazing, even, more importantly. So it's just so encouraging to see that. And just makes me look forward to this next year, because I'm already starting out. I'm ending the year feeling good and losing weight. It's not like I'm waiting till New Year's to start this. I started already. So I'm just looking forward to what's going to happen this next year. I know I'm going to be down even more. And so that's just going to increase my health. I'm going to feel even better. And when I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, when I get my B12 shots and I'm eating like I should and taking my supplements, I feel like $1,000,000. And at my age, that's worth more than money to feel this good again, because I didn't think I was ever going to feel like this again. And I mean, again, I don't even recall feeling like this. I've never felt very healthy all my life. I've always felt like, but I didn't know any better. I didn't realize that I could feel better. I always thought, oh, maybe if I just lost a few pounds or I ate better, but I never really pushed it. I didn't realize how lousy I had been feeling all those years until I discovered carnivore and I started feeling good. It's like, this is what feeling good is? Wow. that the clear-headedness, the all day even energy, no ups and downs, no, conking out in the evening time or late afternoon. It's just an all day energy. And then at night, it just starts going down right when it should. And then I fall asleep and I sleep like a rock until I get up. And when I wake up, I don't have tons of pain, all over inflammation. I don't wake up with headaches. I wake up feeling like I had a good night's sleep. So it's the best thing. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So yes, I can lose 100 pounds. I will lose 100 pounds. And I want you guys to stay with me on this journey to show you that it is possible for those of you that aren't sure. But you don't even have to watch me. There's, like I said, there's tons of other people you can watch, and you can see so many people are doing this. So it's just wonderful. Right now, I'm making out my Christmas cards. I'm working on that while I've got my energy. It's 2 nights before Thanksgiving. My husband does most of the cooking. So normally back in the day, I would be getting preparations, getting things ready, to do all this cooking, but he's going to be doing it. He'll start tomorrow after work. I am going to make a Carnivore pumpkin cheesecake. They say it, I found it on a carnivore website, but it's like, how can it be carnivore when it's got a little bit pumpkin in it? I mean, it's got heavy cream and cream cheese, and that's okay on carnivore, but the pumpkin. So I'm gonna say it's more keto, but yeah, I'm gonna make that. I'll do that tomorrow. Remember when you were little and Thanksgiving was coming, and Mom would spend days preparing. At least my mom did. She would be making pies and putting them in the deep freeze because she had like 9 different pies. We have like one, well, or 2. We'll have like pumpkin pie and a pecan pie or a cheesecake or something like that. We don't do that. My mom used to just make an outrageous amount of food, but I loved it. It was wonderful. We just never did that. Because there's only so many dishes that we all really liked. There were some dishes that just kind of faded away that we don't do anymore. And then there's some that I wish would fade away, but apparently other people like them, like candied yams and cranberry sauce. My husband makes his cranberry sauce, and I guess it's really good. That's what the kids say, but I'm not going to try it. I like the green bean casserole. I think only 1 or 2 of the other people in the family care about it, but I liked it. I can't have it now, but that was one of my favorites. Stuffing. Who doesn't like stuffing? God, I wish I could have found a carnivore recipe for stuffing. My mom used to make it, the cornbread stuffing with the sausage. Oh, it's amazing. I am going to miss that. Is there some kind of carnivore stuffing without the stuffing, with just the seasonings of the stuffing and the sausage? I should look into that. I'm going to do the mock mashed potatoes, the smashed cauliflower. Don't know if I'll eat them. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty good. A couple weeks ago, I was worried. I thought, I'm going to feel deprived and I want to have all that, So I was trying to find carnivore options, and I did. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to do that. But the closer I get to Thanksgiving, the less I think I need that stuff. And my husband's making a turkey and a brisket. I'm going to have plenty of meat. He's got some wonderful cheeses. He's going to make a charcuterie tray, and I think I'll be fine. But I'm going to make those things just in case I think I might be tempted, because I don't want to lose track of, I've come this far and I am not going to blow it. So yeah, we're going to make that. Oh, I am making Brussels sprouts with bacon in them, and I will eat those. I forgot. I am making those. I know they're not carnivore because of the Brussels sprouts, but they're very low carb and they're so good. So this is going to be my, it's not even a cheat. It's just going to be the treat for the day, something different. But like I said, I've never been super strict. At the beginning, I was ketovore, but I mean, I am strict. I keep saying I'm not, because all I eat is meat and eggs. And pork rinds. Does that count? But occasionally, when I first started this, I was eating a couple Brussels sprouts, or what else did I eat? I ate spinach, but I gave it up because of the oxalates. But I felt like I was just a dirty carnivore. I was, that wasn't how you're supposed to do it. And so I cut that out. And I haven't done that since then. So I am a carnivore. I am a hardcore carnivore. I just eat meat. But for Thanksgiving, if I want to have Brussels sprouts with bacon, I'm going to do it. And I don't think it's going to throw me off. I think I'll be okay. I might lose my carnivore membership club card, but so be it. And then I'm going to have that low carb cheesecake on standby just in case I need it. I don't think I will, but I'm better to be prepared. Better to be safe than sorry. I might have to edit that out. See, this is what happens when I get my vitamin B12 shot. This is how I felt at the beginning when I was doing carnivore. I felt this good all the time. And I wasn't even getting my shots back then, but I still had plenty of iron in my system. Plus, I'd cut out all the junk and stuff. So I want to feel like this all the time. And I think it's doable if I just remember to take my supplements. And if I have to go in for the shot occasionally, I'm going to do it. But yeah, what was I talking about again? Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving's coming. Super excited about that. My boys will be here. My older son, him and his fiance will be with her family part of the day, but then they'll come here in the evening. And then my younger son and his family will be here. And we always have a great time. I'm going to be missing my daughter. I'm not going to cry about it, but I will miss her, and I'll miss my granddaughter, but we get to be with them for Christmas. So that will be wonderful. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to just hanging out, eating some good food, and working on my Christmas cards because I don't think I'll get them all done tonight, even though I don't send out tons like I used to. I used to send out tons, but nobody does anymore. The cost of stamps, my God, the cards weren't that bad. I mean, I got 18 for $6 and they're beautiful. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. They're like glittery. And I like to tick everybody off by filling them with confetti and glitter, but they're on to me now, so I don't do that anymore. I just put a nice note in it. And I love getting Christmas cards. I love it. And I've already got a couple because some people are really on the ball. I'm not one of them. As a matter of fact, last year, I don't even think anybody got my cards until after Christmas, which, yeah, I don't want to do that again. So, yeah, maybe I'll work on those after the meal. We'll sit down and watch some Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Those are our traditional Thanksgiving movies to kick off the Christmas season. So I am looking forward to doing that. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about that. And just, I did want to talk about priming, but I'll tell you, you guys, I went online to read more about it and I'm more confused than ever because there are some differing opinions on it. I guess I'm glad I didn't do priming. I guess it works for some people and other people said it was dangerous. It just made them hungrier. So if you are interested in priming, Google it. It might be helpful for you. It might not be. I'm just confused right now because I went to like 4 different sites and they were each different on, their thoughts on it. So I'm fine. I've already passed the point of priming anyway, so I don't need to worry about it. But I thought maybe it would be helpful for other people that are just starting their journey, and I wanted to share that information with you, but now I'm not so sure. So anyway, I'm going to go. I got to go to work tomorrow, and when I get off, I am going to be in Thanksgiving holiday mode because I am off for 4 days after that. So who knows if I'll see you? I probably will. Knowing me, I'll probably come back and show you what's going on. So I will say goodnight and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy Thanksgiving.